horsing around with everything. And you know why? Because I got the Clydesdale. That's why I'm horsing around. The Clydesdale? Hold on, that's the wrong beer company, isn't it? It's okay, so this is actually a prototype for the Clydesdale. It's called the Clydesdale. And my buddy Mark Perez sent this to me saying, hey, you want to have a look at it? It's a prototype right now. We're going to make this knife will look all different. It's going to have a different blade, handle, everything. But I'm just kidding. There are going to be some changes on it, though. And I looked at it, and I'm going, ooh. And when I got it in my hands, whew, this thing is drop-ass shitty. I'll tell you what. If the production version ends up like this, there's going to be a lot of fidget people out there fidgeting with this because you can kick it open. And you know, it's nice that they did this blade, which, by the way, is going to be hollow ground. Okay, so that's one of the changes. But where they did this cut open area as opposed to doing thumb studs, totally agree with that. That's nice. Oh, and he's going to be a bigger choil in here too, by the way. And I think he's going to extend the jimping. And a filler tab. Well, you can go right or left hand with the pocket clip. And these are on pre-order. So get a hold of him, will ya? I'm going to give you the information down below or else. And obviously, he's cool. He's cool. He's loot.10.tex, okay? And on Instagram. So check him out. I'll put the information on his Instagram below so you can get a hold of him, right? And he has a YouTube channel. I'll put that link down below as well so you can see. I mean, obviously, he's got a video on this coming up. And it looks like both Bees and Lefty have discussed his knife, okay? So he's cleaning up the underserved community area by sending it to me to talk about. But check this out, new designer, knife, etc., etc. And, you know, I got this off of his site. Where is, I can't remember what, but this is one of his posts, okay? Update on it, Clydesdale, 115. $115. Is he asking too much? No, of course not. This one's not. It's very inexpensive. But he's going to change these things. These are the filler tab added, jimping extended up the spine, jimping wraps over the top of the flipper, hollow grind, sharp corner at the lock bar knockdown, plunge grind wouldn't have pushed back to the handle, so sharpening choil was increased, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's what he's doing. Okay, so just imagine the sharpening choil is bigger. And he extended the jimping here, and it's going up and over because it's front flipper. But wow, this thing is super ass drop shutty. And this is a proto, obviously. So, you know, so this will change with the production versions. And obviously, I'm not going to tear it apart and stuff because it's not a production version. He's just got a few of these protos hanging out, so I don't want to mess it up, man. He'll go, thanks, you broke it? So, no, I don't want to do that either. But it looks like it's centered up and everything. And I can't remember the OEM, but I think Kubi. Okay, Kubi is the OEM on this. I was looking at my cheat sheet here that he sent me. And so, yeah, Kubi. But 7.625 inches overall length, 3.3-inch blade, okay? Ooh, she's going to be a cutter, especially with a hollow grind, right? 14C, 28N blade, modified Warncliffe, stony wash on the handle, and the hardware, black tie. you know, here, you know, screws, all that kind of stuff too. So, right? There you go. And you know what? I'm going to pre-order one for little old me as well because, yeah, this looks intriguing. This is one of those ones you can use to do a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nice, handy cutter, kind of badass looking as well. And contoured titanium scales. Looks like, what do we got here? Hold on. I'm not going to take it apart, promise. Okay. Number 8s, yeah. Okay, so it's great because it's 8, right? And you want to confirm this. We can do this as well. What do we got? 3.3? Yeah, we got 3.3, 7.6 overall. Yep. Okay. So, and what did we say for weight? Did I tell you? Because I've forgotten. Wow. I must have magnetic. That was weird. Look at that. Okay. 132 grams. Did you see that? I forgot about the UFO that was hovering over my house. Crap. Hate it when they do that. 4.67. That is very strange. It won't do it with this, but it'll do it with this. Wow, there is. Yeah, he did take some UFO technology and put it in here, so that's why that's happening. And I'm going to guess ceramic bearings, and I don't know if he said that in here necessarily, and no, but you know, I know Kubi uses ceramic bearings on everything. They have it for breakfast, lunch, ceramic bearings all the time. Kind of gets old. But ceramic bearings, it looks like the fit and finish on this Proto is pretty nice. So, and, oh, did I tell you it was a liner lock? So that's nice too because they didn't have to take the skill saw. God, does that kind of get you after a while? It does me. I like this look. Liner me up, baby. I'm good to go. And it looks like weight relieving, all that kind of stuff down there. So even as far as a Proto, I think it's pretty well finished. There's some details that he wanted to change, and I get that. So I think it'll make this even better. And then this will be a nice, you know, a nice canvas if you wanted to pimp it out, you know, anodize, do any of that, but just whatever. So, I mean, it is all up to you, and for no more than it's costing. So I don't know that he's hit his number yet. Last I checked, he hadn't quite got there. And so let's see if we can throw him over the top. And so this can go to market, production, and see how it goes. Yeah, for a first effort, it's great. I mean, it's a nice knife. I'd like to tell you there's issues with it, but he's already beat me to it. You know, every little thing I would have recommended is there, and I probably wouldn't have, you know, been as detailed as he's already been. And then blade to handle like this, you're all in there, right? So, boy, this is really fidget friendly. It really is. So, what do you think, guys? Put in your comments as well. But with the changes that are going on, liner lock, titanium, 14C, $115 somewhere, he's got to squeeze shipping and costs and all that kind of stuff out of that $115. So he's got to be playing that pretty tight. Okay, that's got to be pretty tight margins for him. But it looks like a winner to me. Man, it's really smooth on the drop. So if the production version is like this, wow, it's going to be really popular. And also with extending that choil, you're less likely to have an issue if you're going to extend that choil out there as far as, you know, accidentally cutting yourself when the blade drops, because it's really quick over the detent. Really quick over the detent. And the ergos, of course, are really nice. You got the little palm swell and everything. Other than that, wow. I mean, that makes it comfortable, and you really don't feel the pocket clip. I mean, that's a milled pocket clip. Milled pocket clips are what they are, but you need to do it on something like this. So, but I mean, it works and everything. I think stamped pocket clips actually are better functionally, but they're definitely not better aesthetically, and you got to do that when you go here. So, no, but it's not a a complex, intricate design, and so he didn't need to do crazy things with the pocket clip. He wanted to keep it simple, and it is simple. It's simple, but it's functional, and it's attractive at the same time, and he made it fidget friendly, and front flipper is easy to do. The height of these scales make it easy to just kick this open, and this really is easy to kick open. And the detent is relatively light on this. Finally, I got it. Okay, so it might be a little light for some people. Okay, so if that was going to be a concern, this doesn't bother me, because when it comes to front flippers, you want them to kick out. You don't want the detent to be so tough that you throw it out of your hand, actually. So you want to be able to kick it open. You don't want it to accidentally fall open in your pocket, but that's not happening. But yeah, you snap it. So if I can open a knife this way, the detent's light, fairly light. It's, if I have to go to this to get it to kick open, then it's in that medium range, right? And if it doesn't even flip open like this, then it's really too stiff, I think. So this is on the light side as far as the detent goes. All right, but it's a liner lock, and it's a front flipper, and it's got a big old tall blade on it as well. So, oh, and just for the shits and giggles, if these stats stay the same, 0.46 of an inch is pretty slender in the pocket at under 12 millimeters. And then the blade stock on this, let's just call it 3 millimeters. 2.8 is just pretty standard. It's what's going on now, 0.11. It's the Clydesdale, folks. Give the Mr. Texas Loot give him a buzz on his private messaging him, or go to his Instagram, contact him, check out his YouTube channel. And the Clydesdale, here she be. And you know what we do? We love them knives. And one other thing, check out the LTK website. We are selling consignment knives, pre-owned. New arrivals are also pre-owned. Everything's pre-owned on this site. Check it out. We got new models coming in all the time. And stay sharp.